Hi folks, this is our second video on Ostranauts. In the first video, we introduced the game, we set things up, and we blasted off into space. In this video though, we're going to properly salvage derelicts and see how to make money from doing so. So here I am with Emo Forks this time. We couldn't continue the last save for obvious reasons. We're currently going through space over to the west, so to speak, of the docking station. So let's try to salvage one of these buggers. That one's closest, so let's get you. And now the merry dance begins once more. We have to slowly get our way to docking. Just trying to get my space legs here. And we're getting closer, getting closer. I might do a turbo dock. Quick. Oh, there it is, there it is. Go back, go back, go back. Reverse, revert. So we're not crashing into it. Where's it gone? Go on, turn. No. We're getting closer. We're getting too close. The proximity alarm's going. Oh, there we go. Oopsie, I think I just crashed into it. There, quick. Accept. Right, so we're docked. So, okay, I think we brushed it, but we didn't actually sustain any damage, because I heard a clank. But I think that was just... maybe that was just space noise. The well-known space noise. Anyway, our battery is currently... we're below 30 in the charge in the top right. Apparently, since last time, they've fixed a few bugs and made it so that the battery does have a bit more charge in it. You can also tell exactly how much by examining the control panel. This used to be bugged, and now it's not. We can see it's slowly going down. But we might be able to get some salvaging in before that happens. And what I'm first of all going to do, I've got lots of equipment, I've got lots of hull patches because that's good for walking across broken ground. I'm going to put a lamp in my hand this time. I'm also going to put a lamp on the ground for later. Might as well turn that on. So that's when we uninstall the battery, we'll be able to see what we're doing. Actually, the final thing we need to do is strip. Take all our kit off and put on some of this. We don't have much room in our inventory because I've got so many patches, but hopefully that shouldn't be an issue. I've got my crowbar, got my drill. Right, let's get moving. So last time we just died, but this time it should be okay. If I hover over myself, I can see Emo Forks in the top right. Oxygen level is just under 20. As soon as you put this suit on, it claims whatever oxygen is in the environment and puts it in your suit, and it'll slowly tick down. It doesn't have its own oxygen supply. However, it does keep us going for quite a while, so we just need to keep an eye on that. Right, so this is... I don't know what layout this is going to be, but already we have a fire extinguisher which we can loot. So I'm actually going to do that. Get you. Right, so that's gone into my inventory just there. Now, this is actually quite a non-broken ship so far. Some of these are actually chaos incarnate. We have to pry this open, I think. Wow, this is a good ship. An EVA helmet. Holy shit. That's really expensive. That's worth like 2,500. Actually, don't equip it. That's okay, it's fine. He's just picked it up. Yeah, 2,500. So I actually also would need the actual other part of it, which costs 7,500. But I'll leave what I've got on at the moment, because we've still got plenty of oxygen. 19.5. Holy shit, a crowbar as well. I bought one of those earlier. It's actually not really worth taking, because the sale value on that is 20 quid. So in actual fact, I'm just going to leave it. We want high-powered things. A heater. And an air pump. Oh god, this is a good ship. Remember the last one I went to before I started the video? It was just the tiniest little kind of shuttlecraft, and it was all just junk, and nothing to take. That's a fridge. Have some food. Oh, this is a good ship. I'm so pleased. Actually, this is a bit like the one we saw in the previous video, which that had plenty of potential. I've got some food, apparently. Some more Kung Pao chicken. I already had one, and now I've got another one. Apparently, I don't feel respected by others. Possibly because I eat Kung Pao chicken from a fridge in a derelict spaceship. A few beds around. There's also a lot of junk, so I think this is where the site of the crash was. That all seems very workable. You can pick up the junk and sell it. And that's small mechanical parts. Sometimes actually some decent stuff. But let's have a bit more of an explore of the ship before we continue. See how much oxygen I've got. The battery in the ship might be a problem by now. We should be able to see, actually. Right, so at the moment we've got 12 charge in the battery, so we kind of really should be thinking about replacing it and before we continue. So I'm just going to do what we did previously, and that's over there. We have to deinstall this one and put the other one on. So uninstall That's going to take ages, so I'm going to go up to 8 speed. Right, so now we've only got the work light to work by, so let's just pick this up. I'm going to bung it over here somewhere. Still haven't quite worked out how picking up and putting down is best achieved, but let's pick that up. In fact, let's not. Let's install that. Let's get rid of that over there. Install there. Speed up again. Get out of the inventory screen. Right, okay, so now we can get back out again. So now we've got back up to 80 powers. Right, let's get through here. I want to find valuable stuff. Found some nachos. My inventory's filling up with food. This is another sleeping quarters. ×2. Nothing valuable there, I don't think. I found another crate. We'll pry that open. Oh no, it's already open. Don't need to unlock it. That's just... There's nothing in that one. There's a cooler and air pumps. And stuff that could salvage. And that does appear to be pretty much it for the ship, so I think it's just going to be a case of grabbing what I can. However... Oh my god, this ship's big. It's a big boy. Big boy bando. God, this is huge. We could be salvaging this for years, however, our battery would run out. I really should just turn that off, shouldn't I, whilst we're salvaging. How much air have I got? 16s. That's another timer that we've got to worry about. There's an intake of some description. What's through here? Looks like there's a door here. I think we found a new engine. Batteries! So many batteries! Okay, so we could take those back to the ship. That's good. I want to find navigation. But I can't find how they actually fly the bloody ship. We don't need any of these hull patches, do we? See, normally the floor is absolutely unwalkable in some of the more broken ships. I'm not sure this is actually flyable, though. I think it feels like there's no navigation thing, and I'm not advanced enough in the game to know how to actually patch up a ship and maybe fly it off. But we do need a battery. So I'm going to get one of those and take that back. That's going to take a while because we do need to uninstall it. Right, so I'm actually feeling a bit numb now. Are we running out of... We've still got some oxygen. I think it's just because we are actually in a low oxygen... Okay, let's get a move on. Come on, hurry up. We need to get back to the ship and top our oxygen up. Right, we should be okay in here. So I'm going to take off the suit temporarily. Right, so now that should be... Oh, I'll leave it off for a second. Now we've got back up to a decent level of oxygen, so I'll be able to recharge the suit in a second. But for now, that battery is fine, because that's still got 63 in it. So we'll put this new battery against the wall. This is our wall battery, the one that's good. The middle battery is the one that's bad, obviously. Just put some of this crap down. I should get that crate, shouldn't I? Maybe that'll act as a chest. Can I actually take this then? I'm gonna try this whole crate thing before we go on. Close the door. There we go. I was in the wrong order, but never mind. Crate. So we should be able to, shouldn't we? I mean, we've got a new space up there. So if I put stuff in there, we finally have a chest. Okay, so I've been cunning and rearranged things. I've put the crap battery inside the newly installed crate, so that's all good. Let's close the door. Let's go and try and get that engine. Right, done it. Pick it up. It's yours. Right, is that really heavy? Oh, it's really big. It's 407 kilograms. Blimey, I'm tough. Apparently I'm cold as well. Right, let's see what these canisters... Let's see if these have any real value about them. Pick that up. Is that worth anything on the open market? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't tell you until you've actually sold it or something. Let's get back... Hang on, have I got space? I think I've got space for another battery. Oop. I'm back. Although now I'm suddenly overloaded. Ooh, that's slow. Gonna move on. I need to get back to the crate. Hurry up! Right, stop. I'll let you stop there. Right. Okay. So can we fit anything else in there? Oh, I've just dropped the fire extinguisher, never mind. Right, so getting last knockings, just grabbing as much as I can. Now I've got 2 crates, and this should be all good. I think I'm pretty much full up now. Now I want to go and sell some stuff now, finally, so let's just go back to here. So I should say, I did start the game with like a shit ton of cash, like 7,000 quid, because when I did the history stuff, I just got lucky with all that stuff. So I think it's a bit weird, because sometimes you can start with either 100 quid or 7,000. So, and this time I got lucky. Oh, have we run out of power? I don't think we have enough power to actually close the door. That's not the end of the world, because we've closed the external door. But it does look like we're going to need to uninstall this battery. So let's first of all sort the crate situation out. Right, job's a good one. We've now got 80 powers. Close the door. There we go. So we've got batteries and things all over the place in the inventory of the crates. Unfortunately, because I've fannied around so much, I can't remember which is the good batteries and which are the bad batteries. Which is unfortunate. What are you doing? Stop. Use the nav thing. Right. Declamp. And what do we have to do? We have to press this first. Accept. Now we can declamp. I always end up accidentally reversing out of that menu. Awkward. Right. So we're going to reverse. Thankfully the proximity warning beeper is shut up. I'm not quite sure if I managed to turn that off or what. Anyway, we now need to basically go back to... God, it's a long way. We need to go back to there. Unfortunately, the map keeps on scrolling back, so I can't quite select it just yet. But we'll be there in a jiff. Okay, so we're here. I've fast travelled back to the space station. Simply because... Oh, hang on. We do actually need to gather stuff. Simply just because I couldn't be bothered to wait. There's a current cheaty way of doing it, which the game tells you about. I've taken off my suit as well, so that's all good. I now need to just basically load my stuff up. My inventory up with stuff we can sell. I'm not going to sell any of the batteries, but I will try and sell this. I can't move. I'm not quite sure how previously I managed to actually do this. Maybe it was zero gravity or something. I am actually going to eat. It does occur to me I probably do need to eat at some point. I'm trying to eat a whole patch, that's why it's not working. Eat off the floor. Eat off the floor! Okay, I've picked out some things to sell, the lighter things. A lot of things that seem to be too heavy to carry, I'm not quite sure why. Right, let's go. See what we can do about trading. We've got a lot of crap. I want to see if they're actually sellable. We've got a bit of crappy old wall, which is going to earn us half a quid. It's terrible. All the stuff that we've got is at the top. So a heater, 31 quid. I've got 2 of those, that's not great. Fire extinguisher is very good, 240. Air pump is 11. A bit of wool we've already tried to sell. And that seems to be that for that. So that in total that gives us 300 quid, which isn't much. Right, let's see if there's anyone here. Jonathan Marquez. Let's socialise with you. Now, this screen does seem to be still a bit buggy for me. Sometimes you get locked in this screen and can't leave. Stranger... Oh, it's a contact. Let's ask what's up. These dialogues need to be sped up. You have to wait for those bars to complete. Jonathan banters with me about a recent breakout match. He's not really very talkative at the moment, so let's shoot the breeze. I'm trying to make him a friend, but I suspect this is not going to happen. Ooh, Emo Fox has a twinkle in their eye. Ooh, that's me. I feel a bond. Nice. Yeah, let's leave. Let's have a turbo poo. I can't. Still can't poo. Do not need to poo. Mate, Jonathan. I know we've got a powerful bond now, but can we Can we not banter about a recent Breakout match? Thanks. I've just admitted I haven't watched Breakout in a while. Possibly because I'm too busy pooing. So the irritating thing about this is if you try and drag something onto the floor out of this crate, it gets sucked into the other crate if there's space. And it's all very strange. Anyway. Let's declamp. And let's bugger off over there somewhere. So I think the proximity warning beeper you can't hear when you've got your suit on, which is why I couldn't hear it earlier. Alarmingly, but all good. Right, time for another turbo dock. Docking. Accept. Go. Oh, there it is. Oh, that scared me. Music happened. Alright. This is a little... Ooh! It's gone a bit rogue. This is a little easier so far. There we go. Right. Docked. Pry open the crate. Is this going to be exactly the same ship as before? Crate. Inventory. This has got the all-important expensive fire extinguisher and a work lamp. And hull patches, as well as a load of bloody floor. So already this is different. Pry open that. Although, again, we've still got loads of mystery meat and stuff. Oh god, there's crates for days. Nice. Inventory. Another fire extinguisher. We're going to get rich off of fire safety at this rate. Good old health and safety. This feels like the same ship as before. The same ship design. Which we already know is full of stuff that's technically too heavy. Pry. Bed. I'm actually going to uninstall the bed because I'm wondering whether we can actually have a sleep on this. When we actually have, although it's so big, I'm not quite sure we're going to be able to fit it into our tiny little salvage vessel. Ooh! I found the nav station. So it's up here. I wonder how you can turn the power on then. Maybe it is a case of trying to boot up the reactor. So, there's a route through here this time. We didn't need to pry the thing. Huh. Right. Power. Battery power. Ooh! Core purge. Well, something's happening. Something's ready. Now, how do we purge the core? Core temperature. Oh, no, actually, it's already done. Okay, so we're now onto laser align. Boop. Pel feed. Boop. Cryo. Oh, there's a core purge button, I've just noticed. Cryo. Where's cryo? I've still got my... Oh, here we go. There we go. Fuel regulator. Oh, it's just down there, isn't it? There we go. Field coils. I've already forgotten where that was. Well, all of these. Maybe if both of those. Yes, there we go. That works. MHD on. And ignition. Well, something's happened. Core temperature's getting hot. Something's ready. Is this good? Oh, it's got up to the green level. That's probably good. So I think I've got it running. It does seem to have provided some power. I can open doors now. So there's definitely some power in the grid, but that one of those batteries is starting to deplete, which suggests things are still not perfect. Also, for whatever reason, I can't really properly interact with the nav console. I can do some things, but I mean it doesn't actually let me do them. If I press that, it just says can't get there. Not quite sure why. There's also that. Apparently that's void. Literally, that's exterior. You can't go through. You'll just fall into space if you go there. But so I don't know. I'm not quite sure how exactly you'll do anything with that power. But at least we've got the this place up and running, almost. Even if it has got loads of holes in it. Then we can go and sell stuff. I guess there's not a huge amount. We're actually starting to run quite low on battery power. Install the battery. Close the door. I don't think there's any oxygen in here. I think there's a situation. Other unfortunate. Slow things down a little bit. Properly close the door. And we need to get to a space station as quickly as humanly possible. So we may need to do a bit of fast travelling there. Right, so we're at the space station. I've got the EVA helmet out of this crate, but I think I might buy the EVA suit because we've got over 7,500 quid. So anyway, let's get into here. The oxygen level inside the spaceship is getting hard to read because of all the numbers are buggered up. But let's get moving. I'm not going to take my helmet off. I fear this place. There we go. You seem to be really slow these days. Right, so now we've got the helmet. We could sell the helmet for 2,500, or we could buy. Oh, can we actually buy the EVA suit? There we go. Oh, it's only 7,000 here. Oh, it's cheap. Right. So in theory, I now have. Okay, let's take the helmet off. My organs just failed. Oh. There's definitely something wrong. Well, so I'm wearing the EVA suit. Oh, look at this, all the stuff on the right, which you can't. There we go. Oxygen, pressure, temperature, battery. Oh, we need to replace the battery. Slight issue with the organ failure. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It looks like we've got like 1 billion kilopascals of oxygen, which is probably wrong. I don't know. It looks like you're going slow motion as well. I think the space station's broke. I think something's gone hideously wrong with this. But hey, early access. Bye-bye, emo folks. Well, we got the EVA suit. I feel humiliated, apparently. I feel humiliated and worthless. Also in the game. Right, so that'll be it for our Ostranaut adventure. We may pick this up again when it's less buggy, so we can actually get a bit further on without our organs falling out or whatever. There's Jonathan Marquez again, probably running away from the toilet. So much for the powerful bond. Can't necromance me, can you? Mate. Alright, okay, thanks for watching. Do subscribe to the channel as per usual. Check out the links to my Buy Me a Coffee and my Patreon if you want to support the channel, keep us going, and all that. Links on the screen and in the description. Bye for now.